Hi there, welcome to Homekeepers. Come right on in. Can you grab yourself a cup of tea? Stay with us for a few minutes because we love having you here. And I pray often that God will send us new viewers. I believe with all my heart that happens every day. We would like to hear from more of you, but certainly appreciate your participation just by watching, because we know that we are imparting some important information for the home. And of course, the bottom line is that you know Jesus and that He's the center of your home. That's where we begin. And from that, we try to bring you all kinds of information that will be helpful to you. And for that reason, I have a return guest today. She comes on once a month. Her name is Heide Janshon, a really busy gal involved in a lot of things. And we talk about education once a month. I mean, there's few things more important than that. And I have grandchildren out of college, and I have high school children, and I have great-grandchildren, and 5 of them are already in school. And so I find this a very, very important subject. So stay with us. Heidi is a mom, and that's what got her involved in something called Common Core. And you're going to hear more and more and more about it, especially as the presidential election heats up. So here's a gal who stays on the cutting edge of this subject, and we want to inform you today. And I'm going to join Stephanie, and we got a lot to tell you about Stephanie. This is a very important day in her life. We'll tell you in a minute. And we're going to make blueberry muffins, by the way. But before I join her, I have offered you this a couple times. It'll probably be the last time. This beautiful cross necklace. I don't have it on because of this collar and all. It wouldn't look right. But this, we've offered cross necklaces before. However, this one has beautiful kind of rainbow colors in the stones. And yeah, they do pick up. So I would say order it right now, because our supply is very small. And you can do that by calling 1-800-229-0059 for that credit card order, or you can send a check right to us. Be glad to do that. We appreciate it either way. This is one way that helps us to stay on the air, but also something I think you will really enjoy. I've been wearing that cross the last couple of days. It's a really good size, and it's so pretty. The address is Homekeepers, Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida, 33758. And as I said earlier, I would get on that right now. And I have joined Stephanie over here. And this is a big day in your life, and you're looking gorgeous here.
Well, thank you.
Want to get that in the center? Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh, now tell us why we're all gussied up.
Today is my 20th wedding anniversary.
Okay, guys. 20 years.
So you want to see a picture?
Oh, of course I do.
So here I have a picture of day 1.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
You just look gorgeous.
Aww.
Just gorgeous. And that's the pastor standing by you.
That's Pastor Mike Thomas. And I put that dress on probably 6 months ago.
Well, there's a lot of ladies who would like to be able to do that.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank
and,
you. I'm happy.
Are we going to celebrate this evening?
We're going out to dinner, sure.
Where are we going?
You know, I'm a simple girl. I don't like fancy.
Not even on a 20th wedding anniversary?
No, we're going to Joe's Crab Shack.
Do you like is it crabs, if that's what you like?
Crab legs. Our very first date, we went to a place that's no longer open. We went for all-you-could-eat crab legs, and I ate 8 pounds. So I wasn't shy on our first date.
And he still took you out the second time.
He said, I think I can't afford this girl. But he stuck with it. And
well, 20 years, and what is it? It's one day at a time.
One
Sweet
day
Jesus.
at a time, and by God, the grace of God, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Okay, what do you want me to do?
Okay, so I have flour, sugar, salt, and baking powder that I'm going to put together. You have sugar, flour, you're going to put cinnamon, and you'll put the butter in last.
Okay. And how much cinnamon?
A teaspoon and a half. You're going to make the crumb topping, and I'm going to make the muffin.
Well,
so we'll get this all put together.
What is more wonderful than a blueberry muffin, I ask?
Something with lemon in it? No.
Yes. Yes, you know, the we both love hummus, right?
Yes.
And I got that lemon hummus. That's it.
Yeah, I
That'll
like
be
the
mine.
pine roasted hummus.
I always bought the one with the pine nuts and all, but no, it's
I
the
like
lemon.
that one.
Lemon.
So that's cold butter that's cubed, and then you're just gonna do that. And then I have 1/3 of a cup of oil. I'm gonna put an egg in here, and then I'm gonna put in enough milk to make a cup.
Did you go on a honeymoon?
We did. We went to Tennessee. Yep, we went. First time my husband ever saw snow in his life was on our honeymoon. Yep. He's a Florida cracker. Born and raised.
Wow, I bet that was quite an experience.
Yeah, so we woke up at like 4 in the morning. It was snowing. We went running outside in our pajamas.
It is something when you've lived in the South all your life and suddenly you see.
Yeah, I grew up in Indiana, so I couldn't even fathom the fact that he had never seen snow before. That was crazy. So we're gonna
And we
mix
all
the wet
know
and the
where
dry.
you met. You met in a
Met in a bar. Yep,
and
Joyland.
And it wasn't going well, and Jesus saved you.
Yes, exactly.
Wasn't it your husband that said, "I think I know what we need to do"?
Yes.
How did he?
Well, he went to church. He had went to church before. I had only went to church twice, I think, my whole life before that. And he had been in church, and then he was backslidden.
Was he raised in a church home?
Kind of. I mean, kind of. Kind of. That's kind of.
That's a good message for anybody
Yes, so
that's listening to us today.
Yeah, so I think I told this story before. I smoked at the time, and we went down to the Catholic church down the street in the parking lot, and I just smoked because I was a nervous wreck about going to this Pentecostal church. And I told him, I said, I'm not going up front. Do not ask me to go up front. Do you understand? He's like, no problem. Well, when they had the altar call, we went up front, got prayed for, and I'll never forget it because Sister Hill said, please, help her to stop smoking. And I was like, Jesus told her I smoke. Little did I know, I smelled like a chimney, So
it was either a revelation or an aroma.
Yes. So that was the first time, and then from then on, we knew we needed to stay there.
I love these stories, and I'll tell you why.
I have a cup of blueberries. I'm going to fold it.
I wouldn't trade for anything the home I was raised in, and church twice on Sunday and once in the middle of the week. But when I hear a story like yours, I know that absolute authenticity of the gospel, that it changes.
Yes.
It just changes people.
Yes. I mean, we were going out 5 and 6 nights a week, and I could drink him under the table. I mean, it was
Really?
just, oh yeah. So a definite change.
That's a vision.
Yes. Let me just put it all out there, shall we? Okay, you're going to spray the pan.
Well, I thank God for what He's done in your life.
I don't know how people do it without Jesus. I really don't.
Wouldn't want to try it.
Nope. Okay, so this makes 12 lovely muffins. So we're just going to put it in the muffin tin. And then all you do is after you put it in the muffin tin, you put the streusel topping over it, and then you bake it. And then I see over there that we have a little problem.
Well, there you will notice that one is missing.
I've been craving this all day since I made it, and I waited like a good girl.
Oh, these are warm. And I felt, as the producer of the show, it was incumbent upon me to make sure
it was good. Yes.
And I'm sure they are so
Are they so delicious?
Good.
Like, I cannot even wait.
Nothing like, just a real warm muffin and your cup of tea, and the world is all well.
Yep.
So, do you want to take one home for your for your husband?
Honey? Yeah.
To celebrate 20 years. I think that's
We're not
great.
buying gifts, so that could be his gift.
Okay, that'll be good. Then you just put a little of this on the top.
And actually, it's a lot. I mean, you put a good amount of streusel.
And they bake 20-25 minutes in a 400-degree oven.
And yummy.
Yummy, yes. So, if you want this recipe, we want you to have it. Just email me. It's the best way. We'll just send it right back to you. But if you don't have a computer, that's no problem. Write to us. There's no charge. We'd be glad to send it out to you, and hope you enjoy it. Wish I could sit down and have a cup of tea and a muffin with you, but this is the best we can do. Stay with me. If you haven't met Heidi, I want you to meet her.
If you would like a copy of today's recipe, just write to the address on your screen, or you can email your request to arthelene@rippy.org.
If you haven't met her, I am very, very happy to introduce to you Heide Janshon, and she's in Mary Kay, which is a wonderful, wonderful organization, isn't it? She's an opera singer, and some of the viewers have heard your story, but we have new viewers every day. So just give a little background how your 10-year-old was getting real frustrated with a math problem, and you said, well, this is the way you do it. And he said, no, you can't do it that way. And that gave you kind of a whole new purpose.
No, it sure did. We have a bright son. He's certified gifted, and he came home with his homework, and he was just staring at it, his math homework, which he usually breezes through very quickly. And I said, what's wrong, Titus? And he said, I don't understand. And I said, you don't understand? Let me see. I said, let me help you. I said, what don't you understand? So we started working through some of the multiplication problems. He goes, no, I can't do it that way. I'm supposed to use strategies. Okay, what strategies are you talking about? Of course, since they don't bring textbooks home and there was no parent guide and there were no resources for parents, we were not equipped to help him at home, and so he was totally stumped. And I said, I need to find out what this is all about. Shortly thereafter, we received a letter from the district stating something about you should expect that your children's grades will be lower this time than this time last year because we have implemented the Common Core state standards. And I said, whoa, what's that?
Yeah, it's something to drive them down.
Yeah. So, and then, you know, they were patting students on the back and saying, C is average, that's good. And I said, oh, no, why should we expect them to fail when we're helping them? So why can't they succeed?
Why can't they get an A?
So that started my whole research.
Yes, and Heidi has spoken in churches where she's been invited. And I've mentioned before, I like this because she's a mom and she investigated. It's not some educator, it's not a politician, it's somebody that's really done the grunt work to be able to tell you, and on the level of a grandmother and a mom and so forth. And there's two words I've noticed that come up in this all the time. One of them is strategies. Like 4 times 4 isn't 16. It just depends on how you get there. What was your strategic plan to get there? And the other one is rigor. It's rigorous, or we want more rigor in it. So watch those buzzwords when they come up. Now,
I have a fan of letters here.
Well, I'd like to say that Heidi she's made a few waves, and you've been in educators' offices and politicians' offices.
Yeah, I've met with our superintendent of schools once with a group of parents, and I initiated that. That was around a year ago. And then not too long ago, about 3 months ago, I met with him again by myself. We were in Pasco County in Florida. And he was very open. We met for over an hour. He listened to me openly. We could agree to disagree on some points. And then I met with Senator John Legg, who is the chairman of our Senate Education Committee. He's also on the Senate Education Appropriations Committee.
How were you received by the senator?
Very well. He actually took a lot of notes. And so now our point is Common Core is one subject, and the Florida Standards Assessment is, it's going to be a train wreck.
Well, aren't they kind of the same?
The assessment is tied hand in hand to the standards because obviously it is testing the students on how well they have done on the standards this year. But the Florida Standards Assessment was, the development of it began not even a year ago, last May.
Really?
Yes. That's when they got their contract, the American Institutes for Research. So our Commissioner of Education chose them, gave them a $20 million contract to start developing that test. It's not been field tested. I have a letter here from our school board of education, and they sent this to the governor, and they said the FSA, which is this exam, is not correlated to any national or international assessment instrument to allow for a comparison of student achievement and progress in Florida with student achievement and progress in other states and countries. The FSA is not field tested in Florida. I just received an email from a girlfriend up in Leon County in Tallahassee who got an email from a parent who was notified that they're starting field testing next week in February for an exam that is to be administered a month later. So I don't know what geniuses they have on staff that can put together all of the findings from the field tests and incorporate them to make a better exam.
Exactly. And actually, this is something that started coming down the pike from DC. No educators were involved in it.
No.
It's just, what was the guy's name?
David Coleman?
David Coleman, yes, and he's not an educator either. And as we've mentioned on other programs, you know, kind of follow the money trail with the publishers of the textbooks, but also it talks so much about the global thing. It actually, as you said, brings them down to a C if maybe they were an A. And I got all kinds of red flags on that because look at what came out of our one-room schoolhouses in our American history. We have been head and shoulders above just about everybody in science, in medicine, in agriculture, you name it. Why does America have to line up with the rest of the globe?
It has to do with our leadership in this country. Yeah.
Exactly. And the presidential races are beginning to heat up. I don't know about you, but I am a political animal. I love the Lord. I study my Bible every morning and I pray. And I also know what's going on in this world. And so the 2016 presidential race is heating up. And remember the words Common Core because you're going to hear them a lot. This is a new term for a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely. Jeb Bush is slated to be one of the front runners in the Republican committee. And really, honestly, people, we don't want him as president. We do not, because this is what he's doing to our children. And it's really about data and dollars.
Well, there's so many things to consider. One of them that is coming from the federal government at all, I don't think that we need a Department of Education. I think the states can handle that very well.
Absolutely.
They always have. And also, it's introducing things that make no sense, and the ones that pay are the children and the future of the nation.
Well, here's the deal. The Common Core state standards are copyrighted, and the copyright is held by the National Governors Association and the Chief Council of State School Officers, two of the largest lobbying groups in Washington, D.C.
And I wouldn't feel badly if they got all the lobbyists out with the Department of Education. Now, did you have your children opt out of some tests, and is that?
Not yet.
Okay. What is that all about? I've heard about it, read about it.
So I met, there's opt-out, the opt-out movement, which is actually not opting out of assessment completely, because those of us who believe that we have the option to opt out of these assessments, we're not promoting that we don't believe in assessment at all. It's just that this particular assessment at the end of the year, the Florida Standards Assessment, anything having to do with Common Core, are unfair. This particular one in Florida is just outrageously not even ready to be presented, to be administered. It's ridiculous. The kids are going to be set up to fail. It's an absolute.
And some of them are 7 or 8 hours?
They're 90-minute stretches.
So but the total?
Yes, yeah. So they will sit for 90 minutes with an option of 30 extra minutes should they not finish in 90 minutes. 2 consecutive days.
And how old are these children?
Oh, we're talking about 9-year-olds. My daughter in 3rd grade. So the opt-out movement is, if people would like more information, there's Opt-Out Orlando. Cindy Hamilton is the person who is running the Opt-Out Orlando, but it really is nationwide. And they have great information, but we as parents have the right to refuse that exam and to request an alternative assessment. It's not that we don't want assessments at all, but an alternative, fair assessment, a portfolio assessment or something else that they've come up with that can be.
And they don't have it, do they?
No. Well, they can develop it. But the thing about the Florida Standards Assessment is if it's online, because most of it is online, it's computerized, none of the counties in Florida are ready infrastructurally or technologically to administer this exam. There is sure to be some sort of crash.
Well, what can parents do?
They can.
I mean, you've made your voice heard.
So they can choose to have their child come to the school and sit for the exam and write their name on it, and the child just says, no, thank you.
Now, aren't they being threatened?
Pam Stewart, the Commissioner of Education.
And we're talking about the state of Florida.
The state of Florida has, in her last letter, basically threatened anyone, parents, teachers, schools, districts, saying there will be all kinds of repercussions. For the teachers, sadly, if the districts do believe that they are promoting opting out or promoting that to their students, then they'll come up with some reason to relieve them of their duties, which is very, very sad.
Well, indeed, that was going to be the next thing I bring up is, talk to the teachers about it. Before I met you, I was hearing things from teachers. Sometimes it was second and third, the route coming through from this person to that person. And the teachers were so frustrated that they're only teaching to a test. Yeah. There's no creativity, there's no opportunity. I understand also in some of these they're getting rid of recess.
Yes, in Orange County, yeah, definitely. And even Pinellas.
Kids have inbred wiggles.
Right.
They need to get outside.
Yes.
And let off some steam.
Not to mention it's healthy. All those, whatever, everything that's going on inside of them, and they need some kind of relief. They can't just sit. So I know I met with my son's teachers yesterday, 5th grade teachers, and I can honestly say that teachers are they're not a fan of the Florida Standards Assessment at all. In fact, they have been so ill prepared for it, they do not know what to expect, truly know what to expect. And they have already had practice tests where my son has had to sit for 2 hours working on a writing prompt already.
And another thing that needs to be observed is there were no educators involved in this, no teachers.
Nobody that had any classroom experience. 29 people put it together.
There was, her name is Sandra Stosky. Have you heard of her?
Sandra Stosky.
She's a retired professor, and she sat on the Common Core Evaluation Committee from 2009-2010, and was very, very frustrated because here's a woman steeped in education and wants the very best, and she couldn't get any answers.
No.
She couldn't get any answers for the questions that she had. And her opinion is it will place us behind other countries.
Yes.
Think about that, people. This is a woman who knows what she's talking about and will not prepare students for college. And it will reduce critical thinking, which is what
they say that
they
it promotes.
say that it will promote, yeah.
Well, you know what? We have a saying in Mary Kay, a confused mind does nothing. And when you have children and you throw 10 strategies at them and you say pick one, but they haven't mastered any of them, and then by the time they get to middle school, they don't even know their times tables because their brain has been here, 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 and there's been no time spent to really hone that skill because they've had to develop several strategies that they haven't developed at all. They come out being really, no, they're not prepared.
What could possibly improve memorizing your multiplication tables?
Yeah, no.
How could you improve that?
No, and I can tell you, my daughter is also gifted. She's in 3rd grade, but she has a hard time with multiplication. She said the other day, I don't know how many times 4 goes into 32. I said, well, how many times does 2 go into 32? So we just kind of had to break it down. But because she didn't sit and memorize those, she's having a difficult time. And I'm saying, okay, this is really where it is.
On one of the shows, you explain.
Oh.
Can you do that just real quickly so that we can completely confuse the audience? This was a problem.
A math problem. If you had 32 times 24, there's a strategy to take this column and multiply and then come down, and you're breaking down each one so that you're by the time you get to the end, the problem is this long and your margin for error has increased significantly. Yes. And then I've done that with my son, and I said, okay, now let's do it with the standard algorithm the way I'd learned it. So multiply and then add them together. And now you can double check and you'll go, oh, I didn't get the right answer. And I'm like, I wonder why.
Yeah. It seems to me from what you've said on these tests, the right answer is not exactly what we're going for. It's the strategy of how you got there. You know,
another thing, and if I could just encourage parents to be more proactive and to really consider refusing the test. I am not someone that normally does that kind of thing or says that, but the Florida Standards Assessment has been written in such a way to confuse the children, to trick them. They can get half of the answer correct and the entire answer will be wrong. And there are questions on this exam that have no right answer.
Oh, that's wonderful. But they've already, go back to what you said before, they've already said expect your children's grades to be lower.
Yeah.
Well, if that happens, somebody's to blame, and it's not the children. I wrote this down in some of the research that I was doing, that this purpose is to transform American education as we know it. That scares me because I don't believe our education system needs transforming at all, not at all. And when you see the great advances that America has made from the beginning, knowing that God's hand was on it, knowing that. And then you have somebody come in and want to tear this down. And so I have Heidi come on here once a month just to educate and inform, and she can give you, as she just has, some really good information. So if you have a child, or you might be a grandmother raising a child, we've got, last I heard, over 1 million children being raised by their grandparents. And so you have that role too. And as you seek for what's best for that child, we didn't even get into the fact that they're entered into a computer and can be followed the rest of their life, and that they can hope to, you know, just determine what the child should be, leaving out any kind of even inspiration from God. This is a pretty serious thing, so I hope you'll look into it, and I hope you'll join me next time. Remember, there's no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. God bless you.
If you should miss a Homekeepers program, you can catch up by going to www.ctnonline.com. Click on CTN Programs and then on Homekeepers.